having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Here's Flash. Back to Davis. Out to Russell. The Lakers moving the ball around. Flash misses.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Brown outside. For the 3. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And stolen by Gordon. Jokic passes to Gordon. Driving inside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury. So you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Flash. Davis, the pass to Flash. And the shot is long.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
This is it to Jokic. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to Vanderbilt. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And it's Brown missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
LeBron with it. Out guarded by Murray. No good on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Brown. It's stolen by Davis. Pass break. The Lakers. It's tipped. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Gordon's running. Here's Flash. Defended by Gordon. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone, really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
The Nuggets trail by 5.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Jackson finds Bryant. Trains the three-pointer.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Here's Los Angeles now. And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
Now here's Green after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Here's Reeves. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Walker the pass to Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that was the Mobile One drive. well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
No good. Shot missing. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Jackson has the open look. And he's good on the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Russell. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Jackson against Schroeder. Back to Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
The Nuggets trail by 5. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. From deep. The rebound by Bryant. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Walker. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Reeves gets the bucket.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Jackson. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Outside, Walker. From downtown, the rebound by Caldwell Pope. Back to Jackson. Shoots the 3.
Good hustle that time on the defensive end from Dennis Schroeder, making the effort to stop the shot.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done it. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guard. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Here's Flash. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Got a piece of it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. And it's the Lakers now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Flash passes to Hachimura. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 23 points a game last year, 10 rebounds and just over 2 blocks. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. The game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Here's Flash, and that one is stuffed right through.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Jokic is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers, really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Vanderbilt against Gordon. Left side, Brown. Jokic trying to free himself up. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Flash, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
And they double up Brown. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Can they get it? Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Flash, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles.
Oh!
Nuggets call timeout.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And stolen by Murray on the wing, Brown. And stolen by James. One-on-one fast break. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Wide open look here for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Porter outside Gordon. It's intercepted. Here's Flash. 12 points for him, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Bryant comes in for Jokic, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Murray. time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of free throw percentage. Very consistent from the stripe. An asset.
And their field goal percentage speaks to what a patient team they were last season. Good shot selection was certainly the key to their system.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. No points yet here in the second quarter for them.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Denver's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Looking to end the run. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Davis.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Bucket is good. Davis has got 8 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Jackson against Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis. Greg, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And there's the pass to Najee. There's 1:40 left here in the second, and the wide open shot from Green. And they recover it. Caldwell Pope outside. They kick it out to Green. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bryant. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Walker finds Russell. Back to Walker. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Russell inside. Jackson on him.
Foul. Out of frustration. Russell, as he often does,
and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials...
The previous play is under review.
original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. And so Russell hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Bryant. They kick it out to Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Pass to Flash. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so it's Los Angeles sitting pretty.
Both of these guys playing at their peak. And now, looking back on that first half, things were... That'll do it for our show tonight.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Jared Vanderbilt, D'Angelo Russell out there with Flash. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's James in at the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And tried to break him down with the crossover, but the quick hands on D, and suddenly we're going the other way.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Back to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Nuggets have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
The offensive rebound. Here's Flash, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic. The Lakers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Brown finds Murray. Got a hand on it.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. To the paint and stolen by James. Fast break, the Lakers. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Brown the pass to Porter. Back to Brown, and stolen by LeBron. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. Here's Flash. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year. We were in the Eastern Conference, but those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by it.
And again, Denver no good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Can they get it? And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they built a perennial contender. Definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
For Denver, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Murray, good. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the contact not affecting Murray one bit. This guy is a really naturally strong player.
The kick out to LeBron. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside Jackson. Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
From deep three-point range. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And Flash gets it to go.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And they double up Murray. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good with the triple. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Flash over to the wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. Davis, the pass to Flash. The second chance effort. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Flash passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Flash. Sinks the three-pointer. Flash has got 17 points here in the second half.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team. Getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fancy.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Right side, Porter. Shot to stop the run. It's tipped. Here's Flash. 33 points for him. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
It's deflected. On the wing, James launches a three. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Murray, here we go. Can't cash in from close range. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Here's Jackson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Gordon. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jamal Murray.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Here's Flash, and he lays it straight in. Flash has got 38 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Naji. Down low. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Hachimura, the screen. Oh! Wow, my goodness.
Man.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. Caldwell-Pope outside. To halt the run.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. KCP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. In order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Misses from short range.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Green, and it's Smith in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
For the Lakers, Tristan Thompson.
Here's Smith driving in. But when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Braun is guarded by Schroeder. Beasley with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Schroeder against Smith, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Schroeder hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 8 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Pass to Hachimura. Beasley outside. Back to Hachimura. Dishes to Thompson. Stolen away. Braun driving the lane. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
He can't get that one to fall. And Denver the other way now. Shoots from 14. Thompson with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Schroeder finds Thompson. Schroeder, right side, finds himself wide open and drills it. Schroeder's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice dribble move that time by Schroeder. He's got a little bit of playground in his game. Most guys do, though.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Reeves is checked in. There's Walker with the 3. They get the rebound. The pass to Reeves. And the Lakers with another miss. Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Najee passes to Green. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Passes it to Reeves. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Jackson. And that one hits back iron. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Walker in the corner. Fires the 3. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Substitution for your Nuggets. Thomas Bryant. Jamal Murray.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Pass to Jackson. Stolen by Bamba. One-on-one fast break. Got a piece of it. Murray outside. Jackson in the corner. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Reeves can't hit.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Rejected by Walker.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Oh, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Astenaji. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Green dishes to Jackson. Jackson can't get that one to fall. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Walker. Bamba inside. Defended by Bryant. Walker with a clean look. Misses the 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
The pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Back to Green. The tray. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Flash.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's the Lakers ball. Passes it to Walker. Schroeder, left side. Kicks it to Bamba. Pass to Reeves. Three-pointer. No good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the win.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for
Was chillin' around the way, but just the other day, I seen it, but then I heard him say, excuse me, bruh. Dead tall, now I better yes, dead dog. Told the last place I'm trying to lay it down. He said, nah, I'm a white, think that you the man, bro. I saw this picture. I said, you kidding, man? But they kinda high, yeah, I don't get it, man. Said I really want the selfie, can I get it in? So for sure, anything I'm with it in. Hey, I took it then I left. I think it's kinda fresh, I ain't end up in a mess. Things that I stress, need to think about it less. I been feeling pressed, universe trying to test me. Trying to ride the wave like a jet ski. The game trying to call it like a ref. Free, it's a cold world, feeling like Gret ski. My future bright, I be like, let's see. Ow, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Ow, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. I'm like, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Ow, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it. I'm like, ow, please don't worry about it now. I mean, so I'll be worried about the sound. And pal, light probably push you on the ground. But why you got me looking like a clown? But hey, wait, let me keep it for a minute. I figure if I get control that, I ain't tripping. I'm simping. If I ain't not sticking to the mission. And listen, waste my whole day trying to grip it. But what? If you knew right, your deuce would do right.